Hi, my name is Gina Omije, and I'm married with three kids, three lovely kids, and I do administrative work at a bank. Hi, my name is Gina Omije. I have three children, and I work at a bank as a data analysis manager, and for an application that monitors suspicious alert, suspicious activity um, within the within financial institutions. My goals around this work entail um, is my passion for wanting to make impact in you know an institution that is monitoring financial crime. I want to be able to give back and stop fraud in any aspect or shape or form. I was an operations manager for a nonprofit agency where I was working alongside data analysts for auditing purposes. We prepared documentation for a governmental agency. I thought about switching of my field into the IT field because I was looking for more of a challenge, um, but still incorporating the passion that I have in data analysis. That's why I changed the field. Some challenges that I had with my job were just the time frame it took to obtain the job, and balancing financially. In during I had some hardships financially while looking for work. Um, I've had contracting work as well, and those are sometimes not always predictable. Um, so that was also something that I took into consideration, but it was an obstacle for me financially because again it's not it's not full time. So having a full time role is something that is very um, beneficial for me. Um, but just the weight itself was something I had to balance and appreciate. I really appreciate the role that I'm in now because of the obstacle that I've overcome.
Actually,
Some obstacles that I encountered in my role change from the agency role to my current role was just um, the weight, and some obstacles that I encountered were just the hardships that I went through during my studies. This was all during COVID. I was expecting at the time, and financially I was struggling as well with two jobs and my little one. So I'd had to budget, with food sometimes, and always prioritizing like our bills as well. So that was a bit hard, but I was always motivated despite the pain. And to meet my deadlines, and my mentor that I had, I was very very helpful and motivational. She reminded me to not give up and to remain positive. So I remind everybody, despite the hardships, just always look at the end goals and the end result, and like how you're gonna overcome that hurdle. After you overcome that hurdle, you'll accomplish your goal, and just keep your eye on the end result. Some challenges that I have with the current hybrid role are just balancing my work life with my personal home life. So spending time with the children, making sure I'm prioritizing everything that they need with the needs of the actual job, right? And meeting deadlines, and always getting back to stakeholders and developers and the business, and making sure that procedures are intact. So just making sure that I'm balancing both lifestyles are manageable, but can be an obstacle when balancing both.
pause.
So my new role is a hybrid role, and I not only work from home, but I also have to work at the office. Working from home at times is manageable, but I also have to meet the needs of my family if I don't have support at a certain time of the day, right? So kids come back home early. that I have to manage that with my actual work virtually. And then going to the office at specific times. If I don't, if I don't meet my transportation at the right time, I have to wait like a whole hour for transit for sometimes. Then I have to walk back home and then go back and catch my get on the ride. So that is, again, manageable, but it could be a challenge because time is ticking. Yeah. Um, um, if I could go back and change anything, I honestly would pursue the training that I undertook faster. I would advise anybody that's interested in changing their field for the betterment of their livelihoods or lifestyle and family to go ahead and do it and pursue it. Right? Just keep the faith. Jump into it and don't let anything get in the way.
Okay, so my name is Ethan Omeje, and I go to school at Holy Cross Academy, and I usually arrive around 8 o'clock, and I get home, I'd say around 4-ish. My mom is Gina Omeje. She was just on camera, and she's almost like a superhero. She can multitask. She has eyes everywhere. She knows when you're awake, and she knows when you're asleep. Okay, so my mom usually works at home, but rarely, some of the time, she works downtown in an office and has meetings. Usually, some of the things I would do to help her is like watch my siblings, give them snacks, all the basic stuff. Some of the things I would usually do after my homework is keep my siblings quiet. I would sometimes sweep around the house, look through my room just to find any slight imperfections. I would vacuum, mop, clean the toilets. There's a lot to do to help your mom.